What's up guys, my name is Devin and today I'll be showing you guys how to get the Arduino IDE on your regular old Chromebook. I know it's pretty frustrating to program Arduino on a Chromebook through the web application because after a certain number of bytes or whatever lines it is, I know that it stops you from coding, which is very annoying. So this is the quick fix on how to do it, and it's honestly not that hard. So first thing you're going to want to do on your Chromebook is open up your settings. And once you're here, first thing you want to do is go to this little button at the bottom left. This is About Chrome OS. And the only thing we care about on here is this line right here, where it tells you what build of Chrome OS you have. So I just need to know that I have the 64-bit. Depending on your Chromebook, you might have the 32-bit. It'll just matter for when we download Arduino from their website later. So just try to remember that. Next up, we're going to go to the search bar, the top there, and we're going to we're going to search up Linux. And if you've never touched it before, then you'll have this little Linux development environment, and it'll just say turn on, and of course we're going to turn that on. This will just run you through a little setup wizard, let you pick a username, whatever you want, and then disk size defaults to 10 gigabytes. I'm a data hoarder, so my Chromebook's a little bit tight for space, so I normally like to do about 5 gigabytes. That should be just fine for our purposes. Then go ahead and click install. This will take a few minutes. Alright, now once that finishes, you'll be greeted with this lovely command prompt looking window here. We are not going to worry about that just yet, so you can go ahead and minimize it and go ahead and close out of your settings. Next thing we're going to do is open up Chrome, and we're going to go to this website right here, arduino.cc/en/software. If it's easier to get there, you can just look up like Arduino Linux download. Really doesn't matter. As soon as you're here, you're going to be greeted with this page, and you're going to go ahead and ignore these. Scroll down to the Legacy IDE. That's the one that we care about. And this is the part where you need to apply what build of Chrome OS you have. So as I have the 64-bit version, I'm going to be downloading this version right here. Don't bother with the ARM version. It doesn't work for some reason, so don't touch it. So what you're going to do is you're going to right-click on this, the actual link, and you're going to click Copy Link Address. We're not actually going to go there. You're going to go back into your terminal, and you're just going to type in wget space, and then you're going to paste in that link, and then press Enter. So that's going to let Linux do its thing. It's going to download Arduino from that web address, and it shouldn't take very long. Boom, we're done already. So with that just downloaded, and you can see right here, is a tar.xz file, so we can't just run that. So we're gonna have to do some stuff to get that to work. My advice, because we're gonna have to use this here in a second, is go ahead and place your cursor on the A of Arduino and then copy it through the period right here. If you drag this in the terminal, it should just automatically copy when you lift your hand off the mouse pad. So go ahead and copy that because we're gonna need to type that in, and there's no way you're gonna catch me dead typing in that whole string. So just get that copied. So next up, we're going to install an application that can help us to unzip the file. So it's sudo space apt dash get install space xz dash utils, utils. Go ahead and click enter, and that'll download xzutils, which is just a handy application for unzipping files in Linux. Shouldn't take very long. Already done. Now we can move on to unzipping the file. So we're going to type in sudo tar dash capital C space / opt space -xf space. And this is where you're going to go ahead and copy in that long string that we typed in earlier. So go ahead and copy it in and press enter. Now this is going to take a second. It's not going to show a progress bar or anything. It's just going to kind of not move your cursor to the next line, or it's just going to keep it there. Don't worry about it. Let it sit. It's going to do its own thing. And when it's done, it will move to the next line. All right. So now see that that next line is loaded in, which means that this is done. It's unzipped. And if we type in ls, we can see that this file is ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and go to the folder that's holding this file now. So we're going to go type cd space / opt /Arduino, and then whatever version you're running. So it'll be Arduino dash, in this case, that would be 1.8.19. So I'll just type that in. And then I press enter. Now I'm in that file and I can install Arduino. So I'll type in sudo space period slash install .sh, and then I'll press enter. It'll give you a little message like there to let you know that it's working. It'll take a few minutes for this to go, and once it's done, we should be good to go. All right, we know it's done because it's greeted us with that little done message right there. So now the Arduino IDE is installed on our Chromebook. If you go to your little selector right here, Arduino IDE should pop up. If you have to search it, you should just be able to do that just fine. Click that on first time. It might take a little second to open up. And all right, there's your Arduino IDE, all the bells and whistles you could ever want. The only sort of catch to using this is that if you go up to tools, you'll see you don't really have any ports. The only thing you have to do to fix that is you go to settings again, go back to your settings and go to your Linux environment. And whenever you plug in an Arduino device, you're gonna have to go to manage USB devices, and you're gonna have to manually enable those devices in this menu. Kind of a pain, but it's a heck of a lot better than just not being able to code at all. So that's how you get Arduino on your Chromebook. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.